Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I am sharing with you a super cool mod I stumbled upon for Assetto Corsa, ladies and gentlemen. This is the full F1 2012 grid, and actually pretty high quality cars, and I'm also doubling this up with the F1 20, or I guess it was 2011 to 2013, but obviously, of course, 2012 is in that. The TV speedometer HUD that they use. So both of these links will be in the description below. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, the 2012 F1 season is remembered by many who watched it as probably one of the best, if not the best, F1 seasons in modern history. I think it was, 7 winners in the first 7 different races. It was absolutely crazy. I know 2021's pretty good too, but this was just, imagine 2021 with Mercedes and Red Bull, but also chuck in McLaren, Ferrari, maybe even Aston Martin or Alpine in there, just some team that you don't really expect to win. Throw them in there, kind of like Williams did in Spain, of course, right before their pit box burned down. But it was just a crazy season. In the end, of course, Sebastian Vettel took his 3rd World Drivers' Championship, and yeah, F1 2012 season, man. They even have the little BBC reviews of it that they did every year back in then. So if you haven't heard anything about the F1 2012 season, then I highly recommend you go watch that. But anyway, on to the car mods themselves. Of course, we have all of the 12 teams. We have Caterham, Ferrari, Force India, HRT, Lotus, Marussia, McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull, Sauber, Toro Rosso, and Williams. The cars themselves, this was in the KERS era, which was kind of how F1 2020, the modern F1 games kind of have ERS, like F1 2020 when it wasn't as switch onable. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it had KERS. If you know what KERS is, then you don't need the explanation. But basically, the engines themselves made about 700 to 800 horsepower. Of course, there were different engine suppliers, so that varied. But on average, they made about 750 horsepower with the KERS deploy. The cars themselves, 640 kilograms. These things were a lot thinner and a fair amount lighter than the modern F1 cars of today. Of course, with the 2017 regulations, that all kind of changes now. They weigh roughly similar, but they just have a little more, and with the extra fuel loads and all that, the newer ones are a little bit more chunky. The F1 2012 cars themselves, just the look and the design of them, I know this whole 2009 to 2013 era is you either like it or you don't. Of course, everyone hates 2013, and the should have been sponsored by Durex that season. But anyway, yeah, I personally like these, actually. I think, honestly, my favorite nose is probably the Red Bull, actually. I actually think it looks pretty good. I don't really like the tall, boxy rear wings, but that's just my personal opinion. But anyway, I've been rambling so much about the 2012 F1 season and the cars. Here is some gameplay of, I believe this is in the Red Bull, at, what was it? Was it Silverstone or Monza? It's one of those two. So, yeah, here you go. Cut to that gameplay right now. So yeah, the cars sound great, they look great, and of course with that 2012 F1 HUD, I should probably go over that a little bit. It's really nice HUD. I definitely recommend you should use it for the modern, or for these 2012 cars, because they're just, with the KERS and things like that, they're really nice to have so you can see your KERS level. Basically, has your gear, speedometer in kilometers, your throttle, brake, DRS, and then the little KERS icons, so you basically know what deploy you have. Your KERS reset every lap. I've noticed you can get around, I believe it's like 7 seconds of KERS. Like, if you hold it down, you get about 7 seconds out of them. So, I could be wrong. It could be somewhere in like a 5 to 10 range. But, yeah, man, overall, that's all I really have for you guys today. Sorry if this has been a little bit of a ramble fest about 2012 F1, but thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, a like and a sub would mean a lot. My video coming out 2 days from now, I guess, after tomorrow, you know, every other day uploads, is going to be one that, especially if you like iRacing, or you like iRacing but you can't afford it, you're definitely going to want to see, because one of the newest cars that has kind of taken the sim racing world by storm ever since it came out in week 13 of Season 2 this year. It's an Assetto Corsa, so I'm going to be sharing that with you guys. But besides that, thank you all for watching. By the way, the support has been insane. We literally had like a 32 sub day, and we're on like a 14 sub day as of the day of recording this. So we are probably going to hit my goal of 700. So thank you guys so much. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.